So this is the wrap-up for the live market open for May 10th. The biggest piece of news in global markets in the world is that US President Donald Trump fired FBI Chief James Comey. The FX moves were a bit limited, but still we see a weaker US dollar. I see it more, this event, as an excuse to sell the dollar to take profits after the big rises. The previous big political event of the week was that Emmanuel Macron was elected president of the French Republic by a wide margin, wider than the polls had expected, 66% to 34%. This is, of course, good news for markets, as he's a centrist, pro-market, pro-Europe. He had the EU flags in his rallies, and Marine Le Pen, the extremist, was defeated. It's still a messy picture in France, of course, but because he still has to win the parliamentary elections, and he still has to implement reforms. But at least the worst is behind us. Non-farm payrolls were quite mixed. I see them as weak for the Fed, lower participation, and more importantly, weaker wages. I think it outweighs the gain in jobs. And I think we still haven't seen the full impact from that. The Republicans did pass Trump care in the House, but everybody's sure it'll be changed in the Senate, and there will be a lot of back and forth. In any case, tax cuts are not in the agenda at the moment. Maybe later in the summer they'll gain their significance. And oil prices, we talked about that a lot today, and the Canadian dollar. And UK elections will now take center stage. 4 weeks to go until the elections over there. Let's look at the charts in this wrap-up. Euro dollar recovering from the lows, 108.70 is support, 108.20 further support, resistance, 109.50 and 110. Pound dollar, of course, eyeing the 130 level. We have the previous high there, 129.90 as immediate resistance, support at 129. The yen, dollar yen, reached a new high, 114.30. Immediate resistance, immediate support at 113.60. Dollar CAD, now off the highs. We're at, just about 137. 137.90, critical resistance. Support, important support at 136.35. And the Aussie dollar, 73.60, significantly lower than it used to be. 73.25 support, 73.75 resistance. Okay, so that's our show for today.